Hello. I'm back again with another video to demonstrate how to properly wash your clothes 101. So the first thing we need is a bin to put your clothes in. But before that, if a certain rule that you need to know is that for washing your clothes, if you're washing like a bunch of clothes, right now I'm just washing this purple shirt, but when it comes to your clothes, the main thing to do is to separate your clothes from colored to whites, because if you mix it together, you're gonna mix in the whites with the color. The white becomes colored. So usually in that case, you would separate. So for that, you just need a bin, some water, and you need what you're gonna wash with, and some detergent. So first thing that we're gonna do is that we're gonna fill this up. This will be our first rinse. So basically, I just have to fill this water up to enough where it can take in the water, so that we can be able to wash this. This looks enough to me. So for that, I'll just be washing the shirt, putting it in. So for that, you would just be rinsing the shirt in. This is gonna be the first rinse to be able to get it to be wet. In that case, since it's already wet now, I just want to get it enough so that we'll be able to have our second phase, which is with washing. So I got out some of the dirt that was left on this. So now I'll be removing the water. I'll be filling it up again. So with the second part of the video, I'll be putting in the soap. This is good enough. I'll just leave this off to the side. So basically, I'll be putting the soap in here. Usually, if you have another bin, you would be using you would put this in another bin so that you would separate it from the wet. And for this next part, sorry guys, just be using this. To put the detergent in. So if you're like me, if you're allergic to any sort of detergent, try and get some detergent that's hypoallergenic. So as much as possible, you don't get really itchy or have any reactions to this. So in this case, I already put in the detergent. I've already mixed it in with the water. Trying to make it fully dilute into the water. Make sure that everything is diluted and there's no dust. And then afterwards, I'll be putting it in, making sure it's within the water with the soap. So for that, you make sure that you get all the water with the soap in it. Make sure that your water is a little bit more bubbly than this. But for me, in this case, it's already bubbly. And if you have certain stains, like if you have any brown stains, I don't have any here because the shirt's nice. But if you have any brown stains, you would usually scrub into the shirt to be able to take out the stains. And you can dive in a little bit more further and just dilute the soap and mix it in with the shirt to be able to wash every angle. So whatever you see is dirty, you wash it. Since this is bubbly already, and if you can see the water is getting a little bit more dirty, that's how you know that the shirt's getting rinsed and cleaned properly. Make sure you get all the sides and all the angles of the shirt, even your sleeves. You can even put your hands through the sleeves, where the sleeve is. Right here. it's inverted, you can wash it as well, get all around the edges, and make sure to just dilute that. So now I think it's good enough. You can just squeeze out all the excess for a little bit, and then you remove this. Make sure you take out all the bubbles and all the excess that we have here. If you're like me and if you don't have much view, you can also go outside too, since it's much easier. But since I like to do it in the own comfort of my home, I prefer doing it here. So in this case, since we've already washed this with soap, we're gonna do 3 to 4 rinses before hanging this up. So basically, the reason why we wanna rinse this is because we want to take out the soap suds, but most importantly, the foul smell that it will have later on. Since not all of the dirt has been eliminated, we want to take out the excess suds and any dirt mixed in to be able to rinse. So this will be the first rinse. Pulling this up. That's the first rinse. So I'm starting off with the second rinse since there's still a little bit more soap suds. Okay, I think this is good enough, so we'll keep it. So you don't really need to squeeze too much, because if you squeeze, you'll get the shirt crumpled. So yeah. Make sure that when you keep rinsing, it'll come to a point that when you do rinse, that the water becomes clear after you rinse. Since I said that you have to rinse multiple times, it's because you want the shirt to be able to be free of any wrinkles or anything. So this will be the third rinse.